afternoon, good evening, traders from across the globe, especially you crypto traders. Welcome to my 2327th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. And traders, I've got to tell you, this video is going to be interesting. If you trade crypto, if you trade Bitcoin, if you trade anything that makes sense like Bitcoin and crypto does lately, you need to watch this video. I ran into something that I think is really amazing and did a whole bunch of homework to find out what's going on, and I will show that to you in this video. So you may want to pull up a chair, get a little closer, put your glasses on, get a pen and paper. I don't know what you need, but you should pay attention to this. Remember how risky this game is? I'm going to say that quickly. Risky, especially trading crypto. It's very risky. There are no rules. There's no way to get your money back if it's taken from you and hacked. All that stuff, right? Please know that it's certainly not suitable for everybody. But for trading on 10/19, October 19, 2021, we have a great announcement to make. BITO, number 3 on the board. BITO, you know what that is? It's the first approved ETF of Bitcoin, which means big companies. Okay. All the life so far, the entire life of Bitcoin that we've watched Bitcoin, you know, if you are a fund manager, considered a fiduciary, you cannot put your money in crypto. Imagine putting someone's retirement funds in a cryptocurrency, and the guy hits 80 and he finds out he's broke, or 60, or whatever his number is, right? You can't do it. So most of Wall Street's been on the sidelines watching this Bitcoin phenomenon, not being able to get in. Well, guess what? BITO lets them in. Now that should make Bitcoin go through the roof, right? You would think. But we've got some things to talk about. Before you just run out and dive in, let me show you everything going on. Number 1 on the board. Let's talk about double tops. Traders, when we see a double top,
we sell a double top.
Yes, we do. Very good. We sell a double top when we see it, right? You close your eyes, you sell the double top. 8 out of 10 times, my experience says the double top will work for you. Well, let's talk about Bitcoin. Guess what it's coming up against right now? A double top. So while you've got this great news about BITO that should get the funds in, you got Bitcoin running into a double top. And we are certainly going to look at a few charts in just a moment about that. We know when we see a double top, we sell a double top. Bitcoin is approaching a double top. And we know that BITO is coming out tomorrow, which should propel Bitcoin right through that double top. At least that's what you would think at the onset, right? It's the first approved ETF. It's by ProShares. It will list on the New York Stock Exchange, and it launches today on Tuesday. Pretty exciting stuff. Well, I've got some exciting stuff to show you in the charts, which absolutely is going to include what's on the board right here. It's about BITO, it's about Bitcoin, it's about double tops. It's about when we see double tops, we sell double tops, but maybe sometimes we shouldn't. It's about all of that. So pay attention to the chart segment. If you like what you're seeing in this chart segment, make sure you join me at livewithoscar.com. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, let me show you some charts. Let's get warmed up. Double tops. When we see a double top, we sell a double top. Correct. And guess what happens here? Sugar. It works in all the markets. But sugar has a double top. And what happens? Crash. If you see the double top, you sell the double top. Sugar almost cracked in half in price there. That almost went 50% on that crack. So double tops work. When we see them, we sell them. Now, if you see 10 double tops in a row, you might get 8 out of 10 to work. Maybe not all 10, but they work really well and they're consistent. So there's a double top there. And for you copper traders, there's a lot of copper traders out there. Copper's been going through the roof. We're running up against a big double top here, kids. Make sure you look at that double top. We are approaching it. It should get seen today or tomorrow, the test of the double top. And once again, we know in just about any market, when we see a double top, we sell a double top. And that's an OMNI rule, that's an Oscarism rule, and we live by that rule. So let's look at what else is going on. There it is, Bitcoin traders. Look, just like the copper, Bitcoin's about to hit a double top. And when we see a double top, we sell a double top. But hold on just a moment. This is Bitcoin. It hasn't been around all that long. Do double tops work in Bitcoin? If you know me, you know what's coming next. Watch the chart. We've had one attempt at a double top in the past. A couple of years later, we had another attempt at a double top. No stopping in this event. Right through the double top. Boom. This event, right through the double top. Did not stop. Did not stop. Well, we have the third double top that we're going to see in the life of Bitcoin futures. Should it stop? No, right? But then I went and did a little more research. Instead of blindly saying that should blast right through because it never holds, negating the rule, right? Negating the rule. When we see a double top, we sell one because in the instance of Bitcoin, it hasn't been around all that long. We don't know if it adheres to double tops. We do know it didn't adhere to the first or second one of the futures contract's life since they opened in 2017. Didn't stop there, didn't stop there. Should it stop here? The answer is no when you're looking at the patterns of Bitcoin. But of course, I always do more research than that. And check this out. The launching of BITO happens tomorrow, right? Well, let me tell you, since Bitcoin's been around, I've watched 2 launches before that. We had a massive build-up. The price of Bitcoin went up, 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 to the day we had a launch of Bitcoin futures. Bitcoin Cash just went up, up, up. The day we launched Bitcoin futures on December 18th, 2017, that was the end. That was the high. Within 4 days, it halved in price. Look at that, just about halved in price. It was 19,458. 4 days later, it was 10,800. Wow! Then it went down to 59.11 eventually. Right after the Bitcoin futures contract was announced in the CME. All right, this is 2017. Now we're going to move forward. May 3rd of 2021. Micro Bitcoin futures gets launched on the CME. We're trading 59,900 within a week. Well, let's say from the 3rd, within 16 days, we were trading 30,205. Right after the second launch. Well, we have BITO launching tomorrow and the double top approaching in Bitcoin. Are you sure you think it's just going to blow right through? My experience tells me that when they release a major trading vehicle of Bitcoin, it tops us out and almost halves the price. Now, what you do have is this launch is a little different. This launch actually allows an entirely different group of traders to get into Bitcoin, the elite traders with the most money, who've been sidelined because they're fiduciaries and cannot put money in Bitcoin. So, this is a real quagmire, kids. I will not tell you to blindly sell this because it didn't work here or here, but I will tell you, pay attention whenever we have a contract that gets released from CME, New York Stock Exchange, or otherwise, which coincides with Bitcoin. For some reason, the top comes in. Let's see what's going to happen, traders. I am going to hold on to the Bitcoin I have. I've got a lot of it, and I'm scared. I'm scared because I'm going to wish that I got out here, I'm sure. But I'm in for the long term, and I'm not planning on getting out no matter what happens. If I were day trading, I would definitely liquidate my positions up here, and if it got above it, get back in. Because with the launch of that ETF, I don't know, kids. The fact that I don't day trade Bitcoin, I long-term trade it only, I don't have to worry about this. I'm staying in. You day traders, I don't know what you're going to do. I just wanted to point all of this great information out for you. Now, join me at livewithoscar.com, and don't get emotional because remember, stops are in. Emotions are out. Bitcoin traders, good luck tomorrow. Join me at livewithoscar.com and stay safe.